Hi, welcome to HeKate's Crossing. Right, let's begin. So tonight, let's have a look at the decks we have tonight. We have the Angel Tarot by Travis McHenry with Ambica Waters Angel Oracle. We also have Angel Tarot by Radley Valentine. Okay, with Angel Reading Cards by Debbie Malone. Okay, let's put those to one side. We have the Coffee Tarot by Janet Boyer. Okay, the Grand Deluxe Grand Edition. We have the Silver Witchcraft Tarot. Oops. Okay, and we've got the Learning to Witch Oracle by Justine from Hand Me That Pencil. And we also have the Myths of Avalon Oracle cards. With the Pagan Leninmand. Okay. We have the Fairy Forest Oracle. And we have the Epic Tarot with the Fairy Lights Tarot. Okay. Okay, we've also got the Native American Tarot with the Shamanic Medicine cards, and we have the Animal Spirit Oracle cards. Okay. We've got the Vintage Japanese Tarot with the Japan Leninmand. We've got Muriel Tarot. And I've got Keepers of Light Oracle, Kyle Gray. And then we have the, oops, let me drop those. Okay, we've got the Romantic Tarot with the astrology reading cards. And I've got Vesta's Art Love Oracle as well. So they're the decks that I'm using. So don't forget, if you want to check out the links down below, check the links on my channel, like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you know when my next video will be. I do private, private readings as well, which are available through my blog, Unseen Alley, Fiverr. You can DM me, email, connect to me in any way you like there. Okay, so let's see what tonight's collective reading is to start off with. We'll use the Coffee Tarot to start with. Let's see. Oops, I forgot my glasses. Let's just grab those so I can see. Okay, so collective reading using the Coffee Tarot. Oh, card flew out straight away. And it's the Queen of Fire. So it's all about nurturing that creativity, that passion, that ambition, you know, in what you want to achieve. It's really about nurturing that, which is so important, in your creativity as well. So the Emperor. It's really about leadership, being in control. So in nurturing that creativity, that passion, may enable you to be a more, I'm just getting a bit more sort of a nurturing, passionate leader in this way, if we're looking at these two cards together. Here we've got the sense of nurturing, really about nurturing, seeing the beauty of what, bringing things into fruition, into abundance. It's about having balance as well, having victory in achieving what's important to you as well. Oh, so making sure that you, you know, what are you actually holding on to? Okay, are you holding on to what's good for you or what's necessary for you to be able to move ahead? So this really quick message in the collective energy is about nurturing this passion, this creativity that maybe enable you to be a more passionate leader in some way. It could be about bringing things into fruition, into bounty and abundance through victory, making sure everything is, I want to just get the words legal, getting things sort of legit, getting things into the right way. What are you actually holding on to at this time as well? It might be a chance for you to look at what are you actually holding on to. Does it give you, I'm getting a words justice in some way. It's sort of talking about this card here. Are you sort of getting some justice in the way that things are moving ahead for you? So that's the Coffee Tarot by Janet and Ron Boyer. Okay, so let's look at the Silver Witchcraft Tarot. Let's see what collective message we get from this today. Okay, this one here, we have this thing of feeling burdened. Feels like something's weighing you down at the moment. Might be a sense of finding a way to sort of turn towards what's important in your life. Maybe it's a sense of walking away from something. You've left behind something, enabling you to look at what are you, what have you been holding on to? What can you release and let go of? Could be about finding a sense of stability in some way. Knowing there's life's ups and downs, it could be a sense of destiny. It's about accepting maybe there are things in life that you are maybe forced to endure. Is there a way to change that? Bring a sense of direction to what's important to you. Maybe it's in allowing you a sense of being able to look at coming out of the cold, coming out of those darkest moments in some way into the light, into the comfort. So let's look at learning to witch. We've got the card Ocean here. It's about conflicting emotions. Maybe you're finding your emotions at the time feeling a bit like a yo-yo. You're feeling like you're going back in purpose, and you need to find a solution, and only that comes from deep within. So you're letting go of what no longer serves you by promoting an inner sense of joy, finding a sense of joy. So here you've got Ocean and you've got Damberite here. Let's look at one more. You've got cauldron, which is about transforming a problem. So here you've got the sense of anxiety, you've got things that seem really difficult, and once you sort of let go of that and allow yourself to create some new options, you can promote a sense of inner joy within oneself. Maybe you've got a sense of being able to deal with the conflicting emotions. So interesting cards coming through there from those two decks, which is interesting. So let's look at the Mists of Avalon and see what the collective message is there. Okay, so let's have a look. What message for the collective? First card that comes out is Guinevere. It's about a sense of your identity, your sexuality, and how you perceive yourself as well, or how you shine who you are, you let out who you are in some way. You see the sense of beauty comes from within oneself. It's how you show the world who you are. Look at the White Heart. Okay, the White Heart here. Okay, sorry, the light is it's not. These cards are not very clear when the. Or realignment. Okay, and perspective. This is about, again, looking about perspectives and getting yourself into a sense of realignment within oneself as well. Super. Okay, maybe it's a sense of feeling protected, having some fun in some way could be really important for you. Giving self a sense of rebirthing. Hi, Anastasia. Yep, certainly ask a question and I will answer it. Just doing a collective reading at this time, but just type in your question. Anastasia, yep, certainly. Here we've got endings here. Feels like things are changing. Things are ending. There is a sense of an announcement, maybe a new arrival on some way. And it might be some news coming. So there's definitely an announcement and some news moving forward. Even though there may seem, maybe there's a block to moving ahead as well. Even though there's endings coming and there's an announcement with some news, feels like some good announcement, good news, a good birth of something new, news of a birth, should I say. Could be a delay or a block to the next stage as well. So yeah, interesting for the collective readings. Okay, so just waiting for the question to come through, and I will do those for you. Just waiting for the question. So I'm just waiting for a question. Brian contacted me with, oh, did he visit and he's alive? So you're talking about like in a dream, and it won't be in spirit. It'll be more like astral travel. No, that's all right. It's just trying to get a clear question. Okay, did he visit you in a dream, in astral travel, that sort of thing? You're wanting to know about the connection. Let's see. Okay, Three of Pentacles here is a sense of expansion and growth. Just sort of trying to get sort of a bigger picture here. Page of Wands. So it's quite a difficult, yeah, like on an astral plane. Okay, astral travel. I'm sort of not getting it in a way. Sort of a weird. Health. Destiny. It's sort of not really giving me a clear picture in him. You know, maybe you're thinking about him, you're dreaming about him. Let's just grab. Let me check with the pendulum in that question. It's not really answering it clearly. It seems very confusing. In it just does talk about a message. The Page of Wands does talk about a message here on some way. And it is about you being recognized for your skills or your abilities. So maybe it's more about you more than him. But let me ask, if I go with the pendulum, let me just connect in some way. Let me just connect. Verify when complete. Okay. Okay. Did he connect with astral? Was this more about a personal? Yeah. Okay. So it's more about a personal dream for you. It's more about, yes, you thought about him and all that sort of stuff, but no, he did not visit you on the astral plane. It's not him. It's more about your own. This is something to do more about you, your own thoughts, your own stuff that's going on. Okay. So this is about you looking at your own skills, your own possibilities. This is a personal message for you in some way. It could be in regards to your health. You've got the tree here, which is about health in some way. You've got your having faith in yourself, which is super, super important. And it could be a sense of, I'm sort of getting a letter here. So it's sort of more of a communication in some way, a written communication. So no, I'm not getting that he came through on the astral plane. It's more about a personal message to you from yourself. It's more about your consciousness. So you're being receptive to unlocking. It's about unlocking your own journey, your own thoughts. So no. I'm just not getting that that question is not a clear like thing. It's just me, it's you thinking about it. Yeah. It's about you. You've got the Hermit card here, and the Hermit is definitely about lessons learned. It's about meditation, solitude. It's about maybe being in solitude as well. It's about finding a sense of clarity within yourself as well. Got Three of Cups here, so a sense of celebrating who you are as an individual as well. So there may be a sense of just listening to, maybe this is a personal message to yourself. Maybe it's more about your own dreams, your own guidance about you being able to look at lessons learned and allowing you to actually celebrate who you are in some way. It could be a way to you to communicate for yourself. So yeah, just some thoughts in regards to that. I just feel like you're opening up your own journey. So you need to sort of think about what's important to you and how you're going to move ahead in some way. Oh, so let's look at the collective, just going through and looking at some messages with the different decks I have. So Muriel, talking about illumination and stress. Feels like it's illuminating the inner stress that comes from within as well. It's very much about nurturing your own identity, your own sex, I want to say sexuality and who you are. It's about nurturing that inner passion that comes from within. Allowing yourself to sort of receive the news with an open heart. It may not be what you want, it may not be what you expect, but being able to open up, to accept that with an open heart would be really important. Bringing a sense of, I want to say initiation here, a sense of fortune in some way. Maybe it's a sense of allowing you to just bring in what is important into your life. So maybe there's a sense of you actually trying to bring in or manifesting what's important into your life, or allowing that to grow or to be harvested in some way. So let's look at the Keepers of Light. And we have a Commander Ashtar call to action. About taking control, taking charge of one's own life, lead by example, walk your talk. So being able to sort of hold your head up high in some way. Shine your inner light is certainly important. Internal guidance is coming through loud and clear. So trusting your gut instinct is really, really important. Being able to sort of shine that inner light coming through. Oh, understandable. It's Anastasia, definitely, I can understand that. That expanding your your soul. Your consciousness is expanding. You understand the connection between all things. So there is a connection within your own spirituality that's developing and growing and expanding. So yeah, interesting with Keepers of Light and the Mary L Tarot as well. So yeah, let's have a look at the angels. Just having a look. I'm just going to be on for a short time. I don't think it's going to be very long. Just go through and do all the decks, all the messages coming through. Oh, here we've got the sense of fertility and fruitfulness, a sense of inner peace coming between couples in some way. It's definitely about a sense of motherhood and beauty. It's coming through strong. Here we've got the sense of choices to be made, love and wisdom, victory over those who would attack you. So it's about having love and wisdom and being able to Here I get the sense of fertility, this motherhood, this nurturing of others brings a sense of choices needed to be made as well. Could find yourself affected by others emotionally as well, trying to find divine comfort. It's super important. Take time out as well. There is a sense of review needed in a way, a sense of resting with one. So this beauty, this motherhood, this, I feel like you're running around like a headless chook, if you like. You're so busy taking care of others. It does bring many choices to the situation. So you might find yourself easily wounded by those emotions of all those, your feelings are affected by those around you. So it might be important for you to actually take some time out as well. That might be super important. And here we've got a sense of reconciliation. So it feels like things are sort of coming together, a sense of wholeness in some way, and it all through being able to open your heart as well. And it's a young love, like it's an acceptance of a new beginning, a new love, a new start. So it's definitely could be about a new relationship on some level. And it could be about giving yourself service to others, which is super important. So really quick message with the angels. Yeah. So let's try this here. Okay, is it tarot? Collective message. Okay, Eight of Swords, Unicorn of Cups, and Seven of Swords. Okay, so to me here, we've got this sense of this knight, I want to say this knight in shining armor coming forward, but yet you feel stuck. So I feel like a sense of being rescued here. This to me is a sense of being rescued emotionally on some level. Perception of being, here you've got a sense of clarity coming through your emotions that are, by how you feel about how others seem to be attacking you in some way, or a sense of, or you react to how others speak to you, communicate with you, how you feel about how others is really important to you. It's like you're empathic in some way, or you're absorbing how others' thoughts and opinions of you as well. And it's sort of needing to give you, so you need to find that clarity. Sense of being empowered comes from things ending. I feel like there's things ending in some way, and it allows you this sense of being empowered on your journey. So let's look at the fairy forest. Fairy forest, we've got here a sense of perspective, she who laughs. So it is about your perspective, really important. Perspective in regards to your vitality, your energy, your health, your own perspective in your own health, and how you can recover from that could be really important. So this could be about your own health, and that's what's sort of really affecting maybe how you need to get some clarity with your emotions and how feel like things are ending, so needing to feel empowered. So this could be about your health in some way and how you can recover from that health. So it could be a sense of I want to say a knight. So someone's there to rescue you in some way. So someone's going to help you with your health. Maybe someone's going to give you some nurturing or some information that's going to help you with your health on some level. So there we have the Epic Tarot, Fairy Lights, and the Fairy Forest Oracle. So let's look at the Angel Tarot by Radleigh Valentine. Let's see what messages we get from here. So we have the sense of a false sense of entrapment. So we feel like we are chained to a situation at this time, and it's all about our own willpower, our own skills and abilities. What tools do we use to have success, to have victory in our journey? So let's look at the angels here. So we have making sure our chakras feel like we are balanced, feel like we've done all the chakra work that we need. So we have the fertility, we have the expansion, the growth, the nurturing, things coming into fruition in some way, enabling us to move ahead in the journey that we actually need. So you read a lot about movement going on here, a lot about our feeling like we're trapped and we need to find some balance in the situation. We need to be using all the skills, all the tools that we have, so that we have the growth and the expansion in our own journey, bringing things into fruition, into abundance, and knowing we actually have success as we move ahead on this journey. So there we have the Angel Tarot by Radleigh Valentine with the Angel Reading cards, Debbie Malone. So let's look at the Native American Tarot with the Spirit Animal cards and the Shamanic Essence. So let's take a look. What message can we get? We get a sense of hesitation coming on, observation, maybe not quite ready to move ahead with the passion we want. There's a sense of feeling like we have endings to a situation. We may feel like things are not quite as we expect them to be. Might be bringing things into illumination. Maybe we need to face our fears in some way, face our enemies, and bring a sense of material gain. I want to say a sense of gain to the situation. It's like we're gaining knowledge in the situation as well. And the knowledge is from ancient secrets. So it's definitely from the ancient times. Maybe something's coming into fruition at this time. So let's look at the Shamanic Medicine cards. Things are emerging, things are coming. Again, I get that sense of coming together, coming into fruition, allowing us to feel authentic in the situation. Authenticity feels like things are coming through with integrity in some way. It's like we're reclaiming what's important to us, as we know that we are supported in this journey as well. So let's look at the Spirit Animal. The spider is making your dreams real, so it feels like things are definitely coming into fruition. And it's about finding that inner peace within oneself as well. Got the eagle spirit here, which says this. So it feels like you're very much supported in the direction and you want to move. So you feel like, you know, as you're making your dreams a reality and you have this inner peace within oneself, you definitely feel as though you're spirited, you are supported, you're guided by your spirit guides as well. Which is super important. So there we are. Native American Tarot, Shamanic Medicine cards, and the animal spirit animal cards. Okay, so last one. Let's look here. Okay, Romantic Tarot. Here I have the Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands to me is about perseverance, about, you know, having the stamina, having the endurance to commit to what's possible. There's definitely a new relationship coming on some level. And there may be some hesitation to this. So you may feel as though you are persevering, you're enduring the relationship on some level. As it moves into new possibilities, you do have this sense of hesitation taking place. Whoops, and a couple of cards just flew out there. Here we've got this sense of being a little disconnected from your own emotions, as you're aware of what are your priorities? What are your priorities to this relationship? So let's look at Vesta's Art Oracle deck. Let's see what cards come out. Here we've got this about looking within oneself and knowing that things can feel like they're in a frame. It's like things are being boxed in, being preserved. It's like a photo frame. It's like that moment it is what it is. You know, are you able to change that? Wisdom gained from your experience. So maybe you feel that your the wisdom, the knowledge that you've accepted or gone through is through your own experiences, and how you can use that to maybe break away from the frame. So maybe it brings a sense of fire within the relationship. So you may feel like things are sort of sparking up into an intense situation. You may feel it's you've got to choose how you behave. That's really going to make a whole difference to the situation. Hi Valerius. Yep, certainly. Just leave your question and I'll do you a reading. Okay, question here we've got. It's about your potential to learn something. Okay, so looking at how you can actually learn something new, what's your potential? What's your potential? Potential could be looking at what the intent, you know, being able to be masterful of the intense energy, about the sense of being thoughtful in the situation. So your potential could be about you learning to use the experience that you've gained in some way. So it's about accepting the challenge to gain wisdom. So here you got this this sense of being able to use the potential that you have for oneself. You know, to learn something new could be through this intense energy, this ability to look at your thoughts and accept challenges to gain the wisdom that you actually need. So you're looking at relationships here. Will I have a potential relationship soon? Well, that's basically a yes and no question, isn't it? So the best way for me to answer that, will I have a potential relationship? Let's have a look. Valerius. Using pendulum. Will Valerius have a potential relationship soon? Yeah, you'll definitely have a potential relationship. There's definitely a potential relationship. Do you want to know more about this potential relationship? Can you tell us more about this potential relationship? Tell us more about this potential relationship. Okay, the potential relationship. Okay, there may be some challenges in some way. Could be a sense of acknowledging the emotions or how you're affected by your emotions in the situation. I'm getting a lot of battles and conflicts going on. This potential relationship, yes, there will be a relationship. There will be some challenges. There'll be some conflicts. You may have to stand up for yourself. May deal with your own emotions on some level. You may need to look at your emotions and how it affects you. There is a sense of direction needing to be moved. It does talk about victory or success. So you may feel like even with the challenges and the conflicts and the way it affects you emotionally, you may feel like there is a success to the relationship, a victory if you like. But it's about you focusing on the direction that you actually want to go in. You may find yourself feeling vulnerable. You may find yourself like your world's turned upside down in some way. It may shake you to the core of who you are. So this potential relationship does not necessarily mean that it's going to be absolutely perfect. There is definitely going to be challenges. It is going to ask that you heal through love. I think a sense of opening your heart in some way. You do need to look within oneself. This will be a beginning of change. There will be some changes taking place as well through this relationship. It is about you finding your own groove. So you'll be able to find your own beat. You'll be able to sort of develop a little bit about who you are in some way. So you will need to make sure that it is about sending love to all your chakras. So it's about making sure that you feel aligned, you feel like you're in alignment with oneself as well. So there is a potential for a new relationship. There will be some conflicts, there will be some challenges. There's going to ask you to do a lot of healing, a lot of self-healing, looking within, bring a lot of changes about who you are as you discover more about yourself as well. It is about finding a sense of balance in some way. So let's look at, okay, so let's look at the house. It's all going to be what people see and the impression you give. So what are you looking at for yourself is going to be super important. It's really about being empowered, being confident, enthusiastic, have faith, good fortune, be a little bit in control of oneself as well. Again, we get that confidence, courage, self-belief, and luck. So it's about, for this relationship, I think it's very important for you that you're learning about being confident in yourself as well. Being able to find yourself in the ability to be courageous, have courage, have a faith in who you are. And it's going to, I think that's the impression that you want to give. You need to, so that you can attract the relationship that you want. And yes, you have a potential relationship. Now, the potential relationship may not be what you expect, but it's there. It's definitely there in some way. There will be some challenges. There'll be a lot of healing taking place. So there you are. That's for you. Okay. So really, that's it. Don't forget to like the video, to ring the bell so you know when the next videos will be uploaded. Don't forget to check out the links below. Check the links on my channel as well. And yeah. Oh, you're so welcome, Valerius. You're so welcome. Take care and blessed be. I think that's it from me tonight. I've done some collective readings with all different decks. I've done a couple of readings for people, and take care and blessed be. Good night from me.